I read almost this entire book. I read like probably this much in basically one sitting. Basically. I'm just gonna say basically 90 million times. How about that? I was on the plane coming home from the Netherlands, and I decided to watch one of the movies that they were playing. But the channel that you can change, like for your languages and stuff, for your headphones, was located on the armrest in between me and the middle seat person. And the man was sleeping and had his elbow on the armrest, and he kept changing the channel. So I just read basically all of this book. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was super cute, and I'm giving it 4.5 out of 5 stars. So the book is A Quiet Kind of Thunder by Sarah Barnard, and it is about a girl named Steffi who has selective mutism, which is kind of not the best descriptor, I guess. It makes it sound like she can choose when she does and doesn't speak, which isn't the case. It's basically she gets such bad anxiety that she can't speak in certain situations, so she has no trouble speaking to her family members and to really close friends, especially when they're in a private setting, but she like clams up and her throat closes up, she can't speak, she gets super anxious if she needs to speak to strangers or if she's in a public setting like at school or something like that. So she doesn't speak at school, and she knows a little bit of sign language. And also, at the beginning of the story, she has just started taking medication for it, and it hasn't started working yet, or she at least hasn't noticed it starting to work, and she's not really sure if she thinks it will work or not. She's kind of skeptical, I guess, about that. But it's her first day in a new school year, and she's brought to the principal's office because there's a new student who is deaf, and he thought that he would introduce them since he speaks sign language, and Steffi knows sign language, and they become friends. And Steffi doesn't know, she's not like really pro at sign language, because there isn't really anyone for her to sign with. So she's really rusty when it comes to speaking with this boy whose name is Reese, and it's kind of funny because he thinks that she's really good at it, so he's speaking like really quickly, and she's like, I have no idea what you're saying. What I really enjoyed about this was basically the formatting, because when they were speaking in sign language, it had it in bold, so you knew that that's how they were speaking, and it was just like translating it for us, I guess. And they text messaged a lot. Sometimes they would just text each other when they were still like in the same room, but like it was dark or something, so it was hard to see each other's signs, so they would text instead, which I really liked, and so it had a lot of the text messages. And it's more than just, you know, her kind of trying to overcome this and making a new friend. It's also about her and her best friend and some troubles and stuff that they go through in their relationship, and basically, I guess Steffi kind of coming to terms with the fact that she might be getting better, and is it the medication that's doing it, or is it this new boy that's doing it? And she doesn't want to be a person who only gets better because of a boy. She doesn't want to be, you know, that kind of girl. I just thought it was super adorable. The writing was casual and easy to get into. It was just easy to read quickly. I thought a lot of the characters were really funny. I really enjoyed Reese's character. I enjoyed the way that their relationship progressed, and the things that they spoke about and the reasons that they spoke about them. You know, they talked about like their fears and about always being honest with each other, and so that there were things that they told each other that they thought maybe they would never tell somebody else because that's things that they're really insecure about, which I really appreciated. It does say on the back, right here, it says for older readers. So there are a couple like explicit sexual scenes, I guess. So it describes things that they're doing in sexual nature, just as a heads up, I guess, in case there are younger readers who are not comfortable with that, who are interested in this. Like, you know, it's not written all like porny or anything, but it definitely goes into detail. So that's just a little disclaimer, I guess, that I felt like mentioning, especially since it is written on the back of the book. So, yep. So I guess that's all I really have to say about this. It was a very cute story, and it was very easy to read quickly, and oh, my Netherlands video started exporting! Oh, overall, I really enjoyed this book. It was just really easy to get lost in the characters and enjoy the cuteness of it, and Yep, so there you have it.